UNICEF organized an art exhibition 16/19 dedicated to the COVID-19 pandemic. It featured creative works by artists and photographers who visualized the consequences of COVID-19. The exhibition will be open to visitors from March 15 to April 25, 2022. The exhibition was named 16/19 as 16 creative work visualized the consequences of COVID-19 pandemic. Through their creativity, the artists showed their vision of adaptation and people's attitude to the pandemic. The artworks also express hope for a soon return to a usual life.
Эта работа, она у меня
My work is made of 3 organic glasses that go one after the other one, and people's masks are glued on them. I was inspired by the fact that during the pandemic, people shut themselves in their homes. If you observe life in multi-story buildings, then you get the feeling that people are both close and at the same time far from each other. I wanted to convey this in my work as it is very interesting for me. I really like to observe people and how the process of life in multi-story buildings take place. If you move a little farther away from the work, it feels like masks are flying in space. For me, this is very similar to the situation during the pandemic and the way that people lived in their homes, in apartment buildings. This is especially noticeable. In order to promote preventive measures against COVID-19, including vaccination, by engaging communities in dialogue through art, the exhibition 16/19 promotes discussion of various ways of human behavior in relation to the pandemic. It encourages visitors to critically assess their current attitude to prevention activities and take the necessary measures to support public health in relation to COVID-19. Countries around the world have been affected by COVID-19. According to WHO, as of today, more than 452 million cases of diseases and more than 6 million deaths have been registered worldwide. At UNICEF, we are ultimately pushing for a social dialogue that leads to behavioral and ultimately social change. We believe that visitors that will be immersed in the interpretation of the COVID-19 experience of 16 artists will once again realize that prevention of COVID-19 and attempt to end of COVID-19 pandemic through vaccination is an act that we need to take today. This is not something that we can leave to tomorrow, said Geoffrey Injumba, Deputy Head of UNICEF Representative Office in Uzbekistan. The exhibition is organized in cooperation with the Sanitary and Epidemiological Welfare and Public Health Service of Uzbekistan and the Mark Will Theatre, Ilhom.